It's week 6 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's fourth in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. It's the Jags and the Titans. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of NC State.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground again with Taylor. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Jaguars at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. In motion, Hill. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Richardson to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there of 22. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Sliding out of the pocket. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Dobbins is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Looking to throw. Strong. Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Jaguar defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10, down at the 33. Running left, Taylor. Taken down at the 30. Well, this defense for the Jags, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. To the right side, this is Taylor. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Deep.
And I think the defensive guys are probably
Touchdown! Brenton Strange, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Richardson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punted away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Off the play fake. Strong. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like, it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.